to a brand new video. Today I wanted to quickly make this video here on LCX. I've been making a few videos here on LCX. You guys seem to be enjoying them, or I guess to at least watching them. But yeah, let's just get into this. Again, please drop a like on this video and hit the subscribe button as well. But LCX at 35 cents currently, down 6% on the day. Trading volume not really going too crazy or too low. 2.6 million in trading volume, $273 million market cap. But for LCX specifically, like if you look kind of at the last year for LCX, to me, this is a pretty healthy chart. And really since, I want to say December, right? This was a time, I'd say the last 6 months of 23, we saw just a lot of cryptos being pretty stagnant. A lot of cryptos that I talk about on this channel being stagnant. But for the last, 4 months for LCX, this is an extremely healthy looking chart. And I think it's actually a really strong chart in my opinion. I think when we take a look at like other altcoins and things like that, they've had some pretty wild charts, but I mean this is pretty consistent for LCX, definitely over the last month, which is it's really staying strong, hovering over this 30 cent plus range, which again in the current climate, I mean 10 days away from the Bitcoin halving, and I'm personally expecting a lot of these altcoins to kind of bleed shortly after the halving. And after the halving, if the halving starts in about 10 days or so, I think we could definitely see a lot of these altcoins that we do talk about on the channel in the red. And I think that's a great opportunity to buy. So I definitely think you should, if you're watching this video, maybe have a plan, maybe start, liquidating some things if you are looking to DCA into some of these projects here. But when we talk about LCX, and, we've talked about it for a few videos now, the LCX obviously is an exchange that is regulated and trusted and in a secure way, essentially, right? And I think when we talk about these types of projects, I've alluded to it in the previous videos, we're going to see these regulated exchanges here start to take over for exchanges that maybe are a little more prominent now. But when the bull run happens, and just again more adoption, right? We're looking for more adoption for a project like LCX. Let's actually see the amount of holders here that LCX is currently at. 27,687 holders. Once we get, in my opinion, to like the 50,000 holder range for LCX, and just again adoption, right? Price discovery. I think when you talk about a project like LCX, it needs to be somewhat explained, right? In the entire ecosystem that it is offering, right? And even just like I talked about in the previous video, the Timons, right? The TMNs, and how LCX is considered a WRA coin, a real world asset coin. And if you just compare these like the top real world assets by by market cap on CoinGecko, by market cap, I mean LCX is down here at 275 million. And then, but if you look at some of the projects that it's below, I think it offers significantly higher upside than some of these. Again, I don't know enough about some of these projects here, but I know like Polymesh and Origin Trail. Like LCX to me offers more upside and offers more utility now than some of these projects. And obviously all WRA projects offer some sort of actual utility. So this is obviously bullish here in my opinion, but the entire ecosystem for LCX I don't think should be overlooked. LCX _prints on Twitter. I'm going to put a link to this exact tweet in the description below. If you are interested in LCX, I recommend following just them, this Twitter account, LCX _prints. But they created this, and again, I didn't create this, full credit to this Twitter user here, but created this kind of ecosystem overview. And again, I highly recommend checking the link out. I'll put a link to this tweet in the description. But the massive ecosystem that they are building with actual utility and essential real world assets here, I think it's going to have adoption eventually, and it hasn't even come close to that yet. And we are seeing a very consistent price action, which to me, where we are in the market 10 days away from the halving, shows a ton of bullish sentiment, right? There's a real use case, real utility here with LCX, regulated crypto exchange, you guys, the Liechtenstein exchange. Just a small portion of their ecosystem is the exchange, right? The diamonds, the tokenized diamonds, which I think to me, if you really do a deep dive and take a look at that, absolutely huge? Can it be absolutely massive for LCX moving forward? And just the the legalities of it all, right? They're regulated, right? They are. I'm trying to think of the best word to use it, but they are putting things in place now to when they do receive just massive adoption here, and more people find out about it, that they are ready for it, that can handle it, and they're not going to run into any sort of issues with regulations or policies or violations or anything like that. So again, links to all these things in the description below of the video. But LCX, I think if you just take a look at the chart, you guys, it's got to be extremely bullish. And even going back, right, the all-time chart, LCX has been around for a while. Like the last crypto bull run, LCX was up here, 45 cents in the last bull run. So we're nearing those types of levels here. 3 years later, where so much tech and so much utility has been developed since then, so much regulation has been approved with LCX. Super interesting project. You guys put it on your watch list, in my opinion. Again, not financial advice. Please drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and as always, have a great day.